Hey guys, welcome back to Bowls Fan TV, and today we're doing the match preview for tomorrow's game against Dundalk at Oriel Park. A massive game, yet another must-win game. Look, I know we're pretty bored of saying that, but that's the truth. That's the situation we find ourselves in at the minute. The last couple of results haven't gone our way, of course. We're off the back of two defeats. Drogheda have picked up a little bit of form. They've got a win and a draw in their last two, and that's put down 4 points behind us now. And it's going to get pretty nervy if we don't start picking up points soon. Well, it already is pretty nervy, of course, but we can't keep making it difficult for ourselves. You just got to do our part, get the results, and end the season strongly and finish as far away as we can from the relegation playoff. But look, that's only going to happen if we start winning games, and look, that's not what we're doing at the minute. And we're going into a game now against a team who are bottom of the league, but I don't think we should be expecting a win here. Really, Dundalk. It's their first home game since the takeover happened. They'll be in a pretty good mood, I suspect. But they'll know that they're carrying on as a club until the end of the season at least, and that's something that we have to be aware of. Um, so look, we definitely can't be going into this thinking it's a guaranteed 3 points. We've got to go up there and fight. Look, we know our record in Oriel Park is really poor. We've only won there twice in 7 seasons. And that has to change, of course. And look, we just got to hope that happens tomorrow. Look, I think we predict the team, but I don't think there's much you can really do with the team at the minute. We're short on options in certain areas. There's players out injured. I think it'll be something pretty similar to Monday. I think Chiraska will be in goal. I think the back four will be the same unless Kavanagh comes back in, if he's fit, of course. So Paddy Kirk, Jeff Mills, Kane Byrne, and Liam Smith. The midfield probably stay the same as well. Probably McDonald and Devoy. I'd like to see Clark back up front. Look, I know he's not that type of player. He hasn't got the instincts of a striker. He's not gonna, stand on the box and be on the right end of balls and get his head on things. And look, to be fair to him, he did throw his weight about. When he was a striker, when he was playing as a striker in recent games. So I'd like to see him back up front. Look, I don't think we're. No, I'm certainly not confident that Akintunde or Alex Grieve could come in and do a better job. So I think we'll just have to play Clark up front. Then we'll have Tierney just behind him with Danny Grant and Dale Rooney on the wings. I think that's definitely some things you can change in that team, but we haven't really got the squad to do it. I don't think. The bench, you haven't got really many players there that are on the bench every week that can come on and change games. So I think that's what we have to work with. Look, it's not a bad team, of course. It's definitely better than eighth. And look, that's just the way things have gone this season. It looked like we were turning a bit of a corner there the last few weeks, but now two defeats have put us, back right in a bit of a dogfight. And look, it's up to us now to get out of it, and that starts with 3 points tomorrow. And look, I can't say I'm going into it saying I'm 100% confident that we will win the game because we've done this before, especially in the last couple of years where Dundalk was sort of dropped off a little bit and have started we start down when they were kind of mid-table like we were. We were going into these sort of games up in Oriel Park thinking, okay, we can go there and maybe get the win and be end the woes that we've had at Oriel Park in the last few years, but it hasn't really gone that way. Look at the last game that we played against Oriel Park back in April. We lost 2-0. We were pretty poor that night. Never really got going. We missed a penalty at 1-0 that we could have got back into the game from. And yeah, we remember that game. We were very poor, and that's just a number of that's just one of the number of miserable nights we've had in Oriel Park in the last few years. And look, let's just hope that changes tomorrow. Um, we can't afford many slip ups from now to the end of the season. Definitely not. If we were to lose tomorrow and then draw the bet there'd be 1 point in it with 5, 6 games left, and that's definitely not a situation we want to find ourselves in, especially when we're still in the cup. We've got to get the 3 points and just focus on ourselves. And look, if draw the win, then draw the win, and look, that's not something we can care too much about. We just got to focus on ourselves. Do I think we'll win tomorrow? I don't. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. I just think it'll be one of those games where you struggle for large parts. Dundalk might go ahead, but we might nick a goal from somewhere, and the game will be a draw. And look, that won't really do us any good unless draw the Lils. If draw were to win and we were to draw, it wouldn't really do us much. It wouldn't do us much at all, really. We've got to win. But look, the last couple of games, we've gone away from what we were at in the games before that, which was we were getting a bit of a style of play going. We were playing better football. We were passing it about better. The last couple of games have been awfully scrappy. We haven't shown the same sort of threat going forward. We've been a lot softer. In defence, giving away goals, and we can't let that continue. Definitely can't let that continue at this late stage in the season when we're so desperate for points. So look, I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. Again, like I said, a result that probably won't do us any good unless draw to the Lils, but we've just got to hope that tomorrow is something different from what we've seen in Oriel Park in recent years. We can't be too weak. We can't slump to another dismal defeat up there. We can't let the sort of the years that have gone by repeat themselves. And look, we've got to get the win. I know we're sick of saying that. I probably said that in every preview for the last 2 or 3 months, but it's the facts now. It's getting into that stage of the season now where if we don't start winning games and then the teams around us do, we'll obviously find ourselves in a playoff, which would be a disaster, especially if we're in a cup final. We could be playing a playoff final and a cup final in the space of a week or so, which would be a bit of a disaster. So just get the win tomorrow, then we can hopefully have a bit more of a lead on Drogheda, and then we can focus on the last 5 games and get more points, and then obviously after this game we've got the cup semi final to look forward to, which is obviously a huge game. So yeah, look, a 1-1 draw. That's what I think it's going to be. But look, hopefully I'm wrong and we get the 3 points. So that's where I'll end it. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below what you're thinking heading into the game, your score predictions, and I'll see you for the preview the day after. Bye bye.